This is Kessben 93.3 FM, a new wave of excellence in radio.
General, so Yensha and Didi Kakra from 2018, Nigeria soccer back onto the world stage or World Cup Russia. I think indeed on the screen are very much consistent. Usually, Osha say general former manager or tries to alternative information, sir. Mobenya say indeed a permanent stay or midfield. Initially, in a 3-5-2 now on a Mikelobi and a 1-5 more. Indeed, this is on so 1-5 and now Ogenekero Iterbo. These were the three players and now Benyamo. Fast forward some 3, 4, 5 years down the line, and we are talking about three different players altogether. Omochenji, and we share closely what indeed brings on board. First of all, talk about certain parameters of a midfielder: a ball circulation, interception, blocks, and clearances. And this guy has always been intercepting balls. And so, analyzing the game not so much that way, so much quick in midfield and a ball elite level no premiership for 5 straight seasons for Leicester City. General, talk about something. The 3-5-2 or the 4-2-3-1. Recently who in a standing manager. Yeah, kind of want some in Oguavon. Obeki sure said the midfield two no that double pivot no this indeed the guy and then Joe Aribo. Up front Benya Simon Chukwueze and then Taiwo Awoni or Bodiagina here the cheap and you have the back four. But this guy has always been given the best for Nigeria and Leicester City club no. One thing about analyzing about the game is so much in the energy levels. How I try to be ready game no with the ball a very much retentive ball and yeah easy say general over Jeffrey and keep people on for so much longer period. Generally he doesn't play closer to the area, but you're dominant, very very presiding in central midfields and teams of Obama Muni no try say a pass a tackle yeah when ball back. I mean in recoveries indeed he has always been there. Obe bully off the ball, even on the ball he is so tough. So and he has a profile of a certain Michaelisian, a certain Yaya Toure, except he doesn't move in certain extent on come 30 meters. No release the ball no, but in duels, in contact situations, indeed he is so fast, he's so agile in midfield. And Madika can want some so about the 4-2-3-1, so about the 3-5-2 midfield 3 of Ogenekero Iterbo, Mikelobi, and then indeed back in Russia, Ubenyano in the 4-2-3-1 and Austin Guavon. This guy was the man who partnered our player friend Joe Aribo. The game no generally a center run off the ball, ball in Krano and a general Uhunipa or Jiria, and then he starts in the circulation. He doesn't play closer to the area. I've said it, and Mess also I repeat him. Say open say unya indeed yeah. Generally, as I say, overload in a midfield. This is why he brings a partner certain players and on your consistent on the ball. Off the ball, he is the main man to go for. He's always been tackling, he's always been intercepting and also circulating a lot. Let's talk about one part player with me about the Blasters in Alfred Duncan. Yaka Majid Ashimeri Wansem, Yaka Edmond Wansem, Yaka Pate Wansem, Yaka Baba Idris Wansem. And as at this point, Blaster need established midfield. A certain tournament, you know, you say a 30 change between Wakasu. It will be a lot more to Birmingham qualifies. But this boy, Alfred Duncan, very, very robust, very hard tackler, and say Yenyano as permanent stay or Blaster generally, or between about why. Let's talk certain detail about Alfred Duncan profile. Within the Serie A, he's been presiding for certain midfields like the Fiorentina midfields, Sassuolo, Inter Milan, Yebia Mobe Bresa, but Obaka, Yeri Cacho, he's been very much regular. Or movie bar, Sampdoria, or Yabi boy, he's back into Fiorentina books more. Oh yeah, Jumano Diamomo. He's a central midfielder, or number 8, so up in the position earlier. And the game, no, so ordinary partner, party, general, a bay, ordinary partner, co-feature, a bay. Oh, but in a 3-man midfield in 4-3-3, this guy can be the lone pivot, and not 2 agent and he can work. Would will be generated, you know, can other players, this attack and midfielder. This guy can also work. But this boy is a bit different from Ndidi Americano was in a short ago. He plays closer to the area. He can give you shots and wait to a security ball or a good passing range, being a short or long, and on him cross-field passing, especially a Drew Tamayan switchy player. I want to about one side now, person switchy player now. This guy is also good. So Okrabono Ed say general about Jibono dear friends, left footer on far right in your BBR, and usually left footer central midfielder, so many very common on tackle defense, but in 15 or your left, a sudden compliment to be, and that's all Busam self and a compliment to Thomas Partey can be another name, Koficha can be another name, and he has to be given a specified role, unlike unlike your back Ghana game the last time in Cape Coast against South Africa, you take a ball left wing. We didn't get the best out of this guy. He's a central midfielder. Play him centrally. Give him a specified role and he can win you balls, he can recover and they do distributions to a general. Talk about something. So Baba Idris was a long pivot. And I partage now we me anymore. But any Duncan. Perfect. And I am talking about one simple thing. And yet the call up alone. But giving an instruction, say way na yemame, just as he's been doing for the club side, the general, obetimi ayejumano. He have a very general, very vague profile, and say, oh, basse, obebono kwa wo game one, on yet limited. He's very, very limited. Area be across the central field, general, obetimi ayejumano. In a 4-4-2, in a 4-3-3. Perfect guy, obetimi ayejumano.
Mari Jata.